Zombie apocalypse.
Good morning, everyone. This is Adnan Global Access Forex. Um, I'm back on the Eid Kabir holidays, and everything continues now. Before we move on today's video, I'm going to highlight two things for you. If you truly want to make the money and you have the money to invest, kindly contact me or contact my support manager. We have a base system rule that we are using now to make sure we help clients as fast as possible for those that have the money to invest. I'm not happy with some of my clients are making the money and some are not making the money the way it's been expected because they are not following the same rules as those in my mentorship are following the same rules. So please, if you need the basics rules to let you understand what you are doing and what you have, kindly contact me or contact my support managers. Everything will definitely be fine. Okay, so let's move on today's topic. Our today's topic is a very advantageous and nice talking topic, which is price action. What is price action? Basically, as far as I'm concerned, price action is the most recent price the market trend out for a particular period of time. Why is price action important? The reason why price action is very important is that price action is the only terminology or is the only strategy that can never fail your trade as a trader. Or I should say, you can use price action to filter your trades. Or I should say, you can use price action to determine your perfect interest and perfect trades. That's one. So let's move on that. There are five basic reasons why price action is very important. Let's start with one. The first one says it provides us with the most accurate information about who is control for the day. Exactly. A price action will tell you exactly what the market is doing at the moment at that particular day. Let me show you an instance. Let me give you a full instance here. Look at this. By merely looking at this chart, look at it. The size of the red candles are much more bigger than the size of the green candles. That's to tell you that sellers are in control. That's to tell you that you can only look for sell opportunity in this kind of market condition. That's to tell you that there is no anything or any strategy that will make you start buying this kind of market, because the market is in a downtrend, because the market has formed lower lows and lower highs. Look at it. It caps lower highs here, lower highs, lower low, lower low, lower low. Strong downtrend. Can even draw the channel. So that's what you should understand. Whenever you are looking at a market, let the market tells you what it's currently doing. This is telling you that bears are in control, sellers are in control, and you can even see the size of the candles. Just look at the size of the candles, please. Just look at the size of the candles. But in this scenario, what is happening in this scenario? Look at it here. You see, there are more green candles than red candles. That tells you that buyers are in control. Buyers are leading in this market. You are only interested in buying this kind of market because you don't want to go against the trend. Trend is always your friend. So that's what you should understand. Um, sorry, that's what you should understand. So let's move on. So the second one is best indicator out there are your own eyes. Exactly. Let me tell you what I mean by that, or what we mean by that. Base indicator is your eyes. Let me show you. By mainly looking at this chart now, this is crash 1000. By mainly looking at this chart now, by mainly looking at it, you know that what market is what is ranging. It have not yet broke out. Let me show you what I mean. Since the market break out this previous support, market has been ranging within this channel, and it has never broken below this out of this channel. You see, it's coming up here. It did not even reach down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You see, just look at the channel. Look at how the channel aligns itself with what we have or what we have as our condition. And this phase of this market, we have four phases of this market. We have accumulation, we have the advancement, and we even have I think there are four. I think I talked about on my channel. You can check on this video. Okay, I have a video that talks about that. You can check on my channel where I talk about the four phases of market, which if you understand how those four phases of market works, you know that market is in this condition. So if you know the condition you met your market, you will know the kind of strategy to apply. You know the kind of terminology or even risk exposure. You can even risk your account to make sure you got the trade at the right place and at the right moment. This is Adnan Global Access Forex. So let's move on. Let's move on. This indicator is your eyes. Yes, your eyes sees the price action, because the correlation between your eyes and price action cannot be overemphasized. So let me show you the next one. Easy to understand. Exactly, it's very easy to understand price action movement. Let me show you one thing now. With respect to what we have currently, just look at this chart. Just look at this chart. You will simply understand that this market has been in a downtrend and now it's ranging. Yes, simply understand that. As far as we are a price action trader, or you know what we are doing as a trader, you must definitely trade with price action. If you want to succeed in this business, you must surely trade the price action, because the price action will tell you the recent activities of the market, and you can always make the money when you obey some simple rules from the basic movements of the market. This is Adnan Global Access Forex. um, the next one, let's go on the next one. Intelligent individuals tend to love price action, trading price action, which is very right. I have quite a number of mentors that taught me how to trade. They are in fact, they love price action because price action gives them the most accurate result. If you want to see the result, if you want to see how you can be able to succeed and make a good profit in this business, kindly work with price action, which is that is what we are always discussing on our place here. This is Adnan Global Access Forex here. We are always here to help all struggling traders. Yes, struggling trader, you don't know how to take your trades, you lack concept on your trade, you can start with our BIP signal. Is very affordable. You can even move on to our mentorship, which you can be able to learn some things with respect to being an independent trader, which you can be able to make money even while you are trading, like some other mentor students did. So this is Adnan Global Access Forex. Our next on the table is do what the big boys are doing. Who are the big boys? They are the market movers. Big boys are the ones that pushes the market because they have more than they have the money. So they always allow us to gather liquidity for them. Or sometimes they get liquidity from us. Because let me tell you one thing you need to understand in this business. This business is not built to favor you. The only thing that will favor you, the way you handle risks, price action, and even the amount of money we are willing to expose as risk on every trade. So you have to make sure you are ahead of the market at all time, at all costs. That is what will give you exact scenario and exact thing that you need to have. So Those are the better explanation for that. And always let me show you where the big boys track trends. Let me show you, because the big boys, let me show you, they make the final push. Let me show you one scenario of how the big boys move. See, this market, I'm very sure this market is in a demand zone. So as the market broken out, it retests, it come down again, it retests, it come down again, it still retests for the last time. So this last time, that's where the big boys gather here, because all this thing, all this retracement now, they gather liquidity, and this is when they make the last push, pow, and that's where you get the trend. They capture this swing, and this swing, if we are on crash 1000, let me see how many pips are we above to get on this single swing here from this last push. This last push 89.29. Let's see the next point. Let's target here. 86.29. Let's make it 86.29. 86.29, 89.29. More than 300 pips target. It's a very, very good target, which is very, very possible for you to get on crash 1000 every blessed day. And that's when we talk about our magic bomb strategy. For those that have the magic bomb strategy and the bot, they know what I mean with this, because they have been capturing this swing simply and easily. So that's how what you should understand as a trader, and that's what you should be able to understand as a price action trader that want to change his trading, or that want to take his trading to the next level. That's that. So along the way, I have some things to show you, which are the main candlestick price action pattern you can always find, which are always the most profitable ones based on my own experience, because I have backtested all of them. So let's start with what? Let's start with, you can see this is a bearish engulfing candle. Anytime you see market engulf candle bearishly like this, just assume that the market is following the next trend. So that market is leaving, as far as that market did not come back and break above these highs of this uh, bearish engulfing candle, you can be able to hold your trade as a bear trader or a sell signal trader, so that the market will move towards to the next possible support, or yes, next possible support level. If it is down, if it is bullish candle, next possible resistance. So let me give you an instance on my chart here. Look at it, but see what is happening. Or look at it. So just look at this trend now. Let me see where we got a very nice bearish engulfing pattern. Look at it here. At this level, you see this market, there was a breakout here, and there was a retest here. So after this bearish engulfing pattern, you can just place your sell here. That's your selling point. Sell. That's the point you are going to sell your market. Then where will be your next point of target? Target the next possible support or resist, the next possible support here. Some people can go here. We are very conservative. You can go for this target. For somebody like me, I need to be very aggressive. I can target for this. Then I'll be tracking my, I'll be trailing my stop loss. I'll be trailing my profit with stop loss. So you see, as far as market did not come back and break above this bearish engulfing candle, my friend, you can hold your trade and ride your trend. This is Adnan Global Access Forex. Hold your trade and what? And ride your trend. That's that. So let's move on. The next one is what is bullish engulfing. Sorry, this is bullish engulfing candle. Bullish engulfing candle It's the same thing with bearish engulfing candle, but this one is what is on a bearish on a bullish trend or in a bullish market. We have two types of market. We have the bearish market and we have the bullish market. A bearish market is a market that allows you to sell and take your profit to the next lower level. While bullish market is kind of market that allows you to buy at a very low price and expect your take profit at the next possible high or resistance. That's what you should understand. So let me give you an instance on bullish engulfing too on the chart so that you can understand better. Let me get a good and absolute example to do that. Yes, look at this one. Just look at this trend. After market hits support here, there was a rejection, a small rejection, followed by what? A small rejection, followed by what? Bullish engulfing pattern here. And what? We just ride the trend. We ride the trend. This is at non-global access forex. You can still find more, but these are the most common and most powerful candlestick price action pattern that you can be able to use and capture your swing in the market. Let's move to the next one. The next one is doji. I remember one of my mentors that called it doji. It's doji candlestick. Look at it here, doji. You always see it if you see this doji at a support or at a resistance, this is telling you there is an indecision in the market. The buyers and the sellers are not in control, so they are in indecision because the buyers have pushed the price higher, but they are unable to break above this level. And what happened? The market reversed. And also the market go down lower, but the market was unable to break this level. What happened? The market has to come back up. So this is where the market, despite the candle close red, that means when the market closed, sellers are in control. But despite that, this is telling you an indecision. You cannot just use doji as a confirmation, as an entry trigger. You have to wait for a confirmation. Let me show you what I mean on the chart. Look at it. This is doji. This is really a shooting star. But this is doji. This is doji. This is doji. But what happened? After this doji, I cannot just immediately as the market print out this doji, I cannot just enter the trade. Even though there was two confirmation of a rejection at this point, because you see there was a wick here, wick to the upside. Anytime you see wick, just assume in your mind that the market is rejecting that level. So anytime market is rejecting level like this, put a spot on that level, because it's what is your tactical zone. What do you mean by tactical zone? Your main zone to tactically enter your trade and capture what you want to capture as a trader. So you see, that's that. Let's see, after this doji, I cannot just enter, because just look at what happened. Immediately after this doji, the market go and print out a green candle, and this is hourly chart. So if you have a small account and you reach 5%, if you reach more than 10% of your account, on every pip you are losing 10% probably. In 10 pips you will have your account. But finally what happened? The market ranged here and finally broken out and retested this level, forming this hammer. This is where the big boys always trade. The market have been broken. So market has been broken and get a new low. So we are waiting for the market to form more higher low. We're just waiting for the higher low, which will align with the retest of the previous support that is broken. You can just sell and ride your trend. Simple. So it's very cool. It's very easy to understand. This is Adnan Global Access Forex. Let me move on to the next one. After doji, we have the hammer or shooting star is always something, but as far as I'm concerned, when it's bearish, when it's indicating a bearish condition, I address it at hammer. When it's indicating a bullish, I address it a shooting star. That's my own style and that's my own way of identifying them as a trader. You can do the same, you can find your own way and stick to it. It's all simple and it's all same. So this is hammer. So hammer is telling you that that very day there was a huge rejection, because look at this trend now. This candle, this is telling you that this market has reached up to this level, but because this point probably is a very strong point, it's an area of value where market will get a rejection. The sellers was able to push this price down, come lower. So there are two things you need to understand with this. Just calculate, as far as the size of the body of the candle is times 3 the size of the wick, just know that it implies rejection. It's just a rejection. It's just a rejection, and you can take your trade immediately after the close of the next candle. You can just take your trade. It implies rejection. It's rejecting that market at that level. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is hammer. So the shooting star is an opposite of hammer. Hammer and shooting star are almost opposite of each other, because majorly the way I use them, shooting star for a bullish trend and hammer for the bearish trend. That's for me, and you can make such kind of decisions for yourself so that you can be able to have a basic rule. Because let me tell you something, for everything you are doing in this business, if you have a basic rule, if you have a basic rule, you have a basic rule to it, my friend, you are down, you are good to go. And the last one, I need to show you this one. I just need to show you this one. Look at this market. Please just look at this market. After all this long trend, the market was able to close below the previous day high. Just imagine. That's why I told you, please use proper risk management. Understand which percentage of your account are you risking on every trade. This whole trade now, this whole range now, assuming it's a daily candle, it's telling you that for the whole of that day, market have been buying. But on the other side of the day, the market retraces. What up if you are the one that don't want to take profit? You buy at this level, because you assume it's a breakout, because you do not wait for a confirmation. Because let me tell you something, anytime there's a breakout, always wait for a confirmation. But you didn't wait for confirmation. You assume this market break out here. Excuse me. You assume this market has broken out, but you need to get a confirmation or a retest. You didn't wait for the retest, which it did here for the bearish structure. Because after it closed, the market needs to go and retest that broken area. So assuming you enter your trade here, market come here, you do not hold, you are waiting to double your account in a day, the market reach here, you still buy again because you are seeing a strong bullish momentum. What happened? Loss in momentum came and sellers was able to push down this price lower up to this level. And what happened? See the bearish print out that we are seeing here, because as I see this confirmation and it engulfed this previous candle which prints bullish, I'm very sure that my next trend is going down, because I have all my confluences attached here and all my decisions are attached with my own trading system, and I got confirmation both sides. Nothing can stop me from taking my trade. This is Adnan Global Access Forex. Nice to talk to you. Please, for those that want to come close to us, you can contact my support managers or contact us direct so that I can be able to join our high and major community, which is Boom and Crash Forex Academy. Congratulations to those that have passed their exams before the end of this month. We are going to have a small get together where they can be able to get all their certificates, and immediately a day or 2 days after that we'll start the next mentorship. So for those that want to join our next mentorship, you can easily contact my support manager or even contact us on our website at aga-forex.com. In this video I have a very giveaway. In this video I will announce the winner for the last giveaway, because we had a giveaway last time. For the ones, I have two giveaways. One for the magic bomb strategy. The magic bomb strategy owner has already received it, and one is for the mentorship giveaway. I have one mentorship giveaway last time, and I will announce the winner today. Yeah, I will announce the winner today. So that's that about that. And also I have another giveaway today, a very strong giveaway today. I'm going to give out one mentorship. I want to pick out one mentorship student to join our Boom and Crash Academy for free. One mentorship student. The rule and condition for this strategy: from the beginning of this video till end, I have popped up two emojis. The first person that commented with the two emojis will be the winner. The first person that commented with the two emojis will be the winner. If you comment with the two images correctly, if you comment on the two with the two images you have shown from the beginning of this video till end correctly, then you should be the winner. Remember, I make the images very tiny and very small, so you should be able to watch this video very fine or very carefully for you to get the answer. AGF Forest is with you. AGF Forest are always here with you. See you in my next video. In my next video, I'm going to target what we call a trend. How to identify a trend. How to be a trend following trader. This is Adnan Global Access Forex. Nice to talk to you. See you in my next video.